What's going on, guys? We're back yet again. More Minecraft. Who knew? You guys probably did because you clicked on my link. Anyway, so what we're planning on doing today, I have several needs that need to be met. I've started to meet some of those off camera. Um, you can see by all these spawners and various books laying around. I've been in the Twilight Forest trying to grab some books and destroying the server unintentionally. Um, I still need to get an Enderman and a Creeper, but I think the Conservatory might have those, and I might trade them for them or something along those lines. I also messed up real bad. I did have an Enderman and Creeper spawner at one point, but now I just have 21 pig spawners, because if you stack them on top of each other, they have a tendency to break into pig spawners. So, I've got a lot of pig spawners that will probably be used at a later date for pranks, because I can just hide them in walls and place pigs all over the place. But anyway, let's go over here and look at what I've changed. I set this other logging machine up, and not really sure why things are going that way. Seems weird, but now it's probably that. Okay, because they can come out of the side. Some dumb reason they can come out of the side. So let's fix that real quick. I won't need that. But no, it's been a few days since we recorded. I've been working on the bees mainly, but those are starting to come along fairly well. And we won't really look at those the progression on those yet. I've been after about 2 days, I've been lucky enough to breed a few purebred fast and a few purebred long life bees. So now I'm just kind of trying to get them together to make a pure breed fast long. I think I had one at one point in time, but he was used up. I don't know what the progress on him was, but that was one of the last things that I did. So let's head down to the basement, because this is where we're going to be working today. So you can see that we have managed to fill 3 tanks of 6,271,000 units of Creosote oil. The units are not actually buckets, they're just units. I think it's like 1,000 or 10,000 or something. That's a bucket. So it's a lot. But we got water, lava, oil's almost done. I actually have the oil rig taken down right now. Redstone's coming along nicely. It's looking real cool. We still got a long ways to go on that, but apple juice is coming along as well. But we're about full on biomass, and we are full on Creosote oil, so there's absolutely something that we need to get there. Let me see here. Okay. So to get the Creosote oil and things like that into a user-friendly state, we're going to need a lot of golden pipes. So I'm going to do that. Come over here. Take these, and we are going to combine these here. Like so, voila. And at least have enough for one. Aside from that, we might actually need to get some blazes. Don't know if I actually have blaze powder readily available. I don't think I do. I know I don't. Oh, I do. I actually do have enough to do what I want to with it. I think, what, coal, blaze powder, and gunpowder? If I'm not mistaken. We're going to need a lot of fire charges. So coal, blaze powder. Yeah, there we go. Cool. That should be more than enough. So, enough delaying what I'm trying to do here. Let's head up to the various rooms. So yeah, you can see these are all starting to back up quite a bit. There's enough coal just coming through the quarry lines to keep those ones powered. And then the rest of these are running off of oak. And those are all getting piped up through here. And this is something cool that you can do with the facades, is you can use them like this to hide piping into the walls. So they're actually a lot better than panels. So I'm kind of happy that we started using those. Up here is our blast furnace room. And I've got it set up real nice so that the coal, or the charcoal's coming over here, and the coal coke's here. And we went ahead and set up a lot of steel ingots. 14 total to be exact. Let's get all of these out of here. And we can actually begin to work on what we are planning to work on. And I'm not going to tell you. At least not yet. Good enough. We'll leave the one there for now. Let's come up here and make sure that nothing's going on up here. Okay, cool. Don't want creepers spawning inside of... That scared me. Let's, I think you're dying. I don't think I can push this button with you stuck in the wall like that. That's what you get. That's... No, you're still stuck in the wall, though. Come on, out of the wall. Come on. Just there. It'd be nice if they weren't idiots and just went into one corner of the room. So anyway, we need to get... Are you guys ready? I don't think you're ready. We need to get a fire box. Liquid fire box. Steel plates, fire charge, iron fence, furnace, bucket. Liquid fueled fire box. We're going to need a lot of those. We're going to need at least... To start, we're going to need 9, 18 to do what I want to with them, and that will expand greatly later. So, to get the steel plates, that's actually the recipe I don't know. We're going to come over here, and I'm going to finish one of those. I should have everything else. And we're actually going to need the steel plates for something else, which is going to be the high pressure boiler. So we're going to actually set up some boiler power. Now these things take forever, so I'm not real worried about getting the engines done. Just what I want to do is I want to get the it actually working and starting to get powered up a little bit. And that'll make things a little bit nicer, I think. Boom. Let's drop these in here. Start getting that guy ready. So we're going to need furnaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just a stack, make things easy. Even though we only need, what'd I say, 18? Yeah, so we're going to need 18 buckets. There's 18 buckets. We're going to need fence post, or iron fence, whatever it is. furnaces, buckets, and steel plates. So, as soon as that finishes, one more. I've also managed to condense my quarry world a little bit. This is now the new recipe for my quarry world. It has a lot more crap in it than need be, but works. So let's go like that, like that. I think that's how it was set up. Maybe not. Maybe it was those in the corner. Yep. We're gonna need just a few more of these guys. Like so. Right like that. And voila. Done. All 18 that we need. So next step is high pressure boiler. I'm going to need a lot more than 12, but let's go ahead and figure out where we want to put this guy first. So we got one that's going to be using creosote oil, and I'm thinking that the creosote oil one, I think the biofuel one will go here. The creosote one can go here. And this is the indication that it's not a functioning one yet. So obviously we need to build a lot more onto here. I think it goes up 2 more levels before it starts to function. And we'll plug the creosote oil in the back here. And I'm going to run a water pipe. I'm actually going to go pick up all of the steel plates that we have here for now. Let's say because they should be about done. And then we're going to run some there we go. So that's what a boiler looks like. The steam will be generated over here. Its temperature, the liquid that we're using, and the water. And it needs to have a constant supply of water or it will not work. And that's a good indication that we just broke it. And I think we can go up one more, possibly. Yeah. So that's the full-size boiler. So let's hope that we can access things relatively easily here. We should be fine. Boom, boom. There's the water. And we want it to go around like so. Now, trying to navigate through here might be a little bit more difficult than I anticipated, but we'll figure it out. Let's jump down here. Seems like a good place to jump on down. Boom. And right there. Ugh, this is going to be quite the pain. So let's see here. We want to start working our way this way. Looks like we've got a nice long path to do that. Let's stop being lazy and use the Vajra. Or I guess start being lazy and use the Vajra. Now, let's head over here. I'm pretty sure I'm going to use well over 62. Or 60, whatever I had. Oh, you're a jerk. You might have to die. That's unfortunate. I didn't really think that one all the way through. And I don't like the water down here. So we're going to do that. Steal it. That. Break it. Okay. Ooh, there we go. Up. And there. There. Voila. Boom. Boom. Like that. That. We might actually have enough. I didn't think we would, but awesome. Don't do it. Oh, you're an idiot. You're like, oh shit, I'm stuck. Well, goodbye. I actually have a shortage of iron. I should be going after those guys, but far too lazy. And right like that. And I'm going to leave that one open for the moment. And we'll do that. Right like so. Let's head back up top and get some more steel. Let's come over here and you get some waterproof wooden pipes, which we actually need to get some more of. Let's get some more waterproofing while we're at it, because we're actually going to need to use some of that. I shut off the cactus farm for now, just because it's really not useful for anything other than waterproofing, and we have 100 stacks, so didn't really see a need for it. Let's come over here. And do that. And that. Awesome. Don't necessarily just want to get one. I would like to get... Let's do that. That's going to lower my wood supply down tremendously, but let's get all that. A whole bunch of wood pipes, a lot more than we should ever need. I don't know, I keep finding a need for a lot of things that I don't think I'm going to have a need for. FTB seems to be really good at that. Awesome. So, like so, let's get some autarkic gates. Do we have any? No, not up here. Not up here. Autarkic gates, nice. And we don't really need to have any of these ones on any particular setting, just because they're going to do their thing no matter what. You know what? I actually wanted to grab some facades while I was up there, because I can hide the water a little bit. Just one. Make it look a little bit nicer. And down. It'll cover it like that, and then we place that there, and it will do that with the block. So this will be kind of our on and off function. We're going to tell it that if there is liquid in the tank, to pull it out. Now is it going to listen to us? That's real buggy looking, but it's okay. Okay, so now it's starting to pull out water. We should start getting some water in here. And I kind of want to wait for the water to get over here before we start doing anything else. Because I don't want to heat up the boilers because they can and do have a tendency to explode. So, let's see here. We got water. Water, 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 water. Where are you, water? It does have quite a bit to travel, I guess. I guess we can excuse it. But it should do a relatively good job of keeping itself full, even though we're going to be draining it, because it does still have 2 aqueous accumulators up here that should be pumping into it constantly. So it should hit a point where this backs up and this stops pooling and it just catches up with itself. But there we go. There's the water coming in. So let's set that one up now. And target gate again. Target gate. There is liquid in the tank. Pull it out. And that should get us some creosote oil coming in. And I don't think we'll have any way of keeping up with this. We'll probably need several different boilers just running on. So there we go. It's starting to warm up a little bit, I think. Yeah, there we go. It looks like every time we hit 1,000, it's going to drop again. Yep. To try and keep it heated up. So that'll just have to speed up, the gate will, in order to get this thing warmed up at all. But they take quite a long time to warm up. That probably wasn't the best spot for it. I guess I could do one here. I'm just trying to think of how I'm going to pull power off of it. It'll actually probably be off these sides here. So let's lay down the settings for the biofuel one. Right like so. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. But yes, so if you do put if you put water into a hot tank that doesn't have water, it will explode. So you don't want to do that. These high pressure seem to hold the explosion in a little bit better, but at the same time, you still don't want to be exploding anything. Explosions are bad. So let's see. Yeah, it's going to be a while before the creosote starts to get it up to temp. I wish I could just tell it to stop trying to heat itself up. You know what we should do? I'm going to head over to the B world. Grab some wax. Make some wax capsules. I don't know how many you make per thing. We'll make do 2 stacks of wax capsules, and that should get us plenty of stuff that we need. And I'm probably going to crash, so we'll head over there later. But I'm working on a wildlife preserve. I figured that would go good with the bees and kind of the area that we have here. The penguins are kind of out of place, but they'll live. But that's what I was doing in the Twilight Forest, along with searching for various spawners. But anyway, let's give it a shot. I don't think it'll work. Oh, wow, it did. I did not expect that. So let's come over here. Let's get some creosote oil out of the tank. Let's get some creosote oil out of this tank, just because we can do 2 at a time. But we need to find a way to heat it up so that it continues to heat up, because it's fueling it fast enough that it shouldn't use it. I don't know, it might be going too fast. But anyway, these wax capsules are depletable. They so here's the desire. We get enough in here to actually keep the temperature going. Get the creosote all the way up there. Wow, this is going to take forever to warm up. Alright, well, while that's doing its own thing, I might actually need to run another pump out the side and fill this. Either that or I'm going to need to put a lot more powerful of a gate here. So I don't really know what our options are there. I know once that we get it up to temp that it will be able to hold its temperature a lot easier. However, it's a long time before we get that thing up to temp. Hopefully these autarkic gates will bring them up to speed good enough. But let's, while those are warming up, let's look at the next item that we need to start working on. It is called a still. The still is crafted with a sturdy casing, redstone, and glass. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, I figured. 4, 5, 6. Oh, nope, that's not what I want to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so there's 8. We need 1, 2, 3, 4. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Glass. Awesome. Get the sturdy casing like so. Get some glass, or get some redstone and glass like so. Boom. Still. Now, where is my, okay, there. We're going to need to run some more stuff off of this. We're going to need all of this fun jazz in my inventory. So let's head back down here. Head over here. We'll pump that out there. And up the top. Must be in the cave behind the walls. We'll run this up here to a still, and the still will run out the top, ideally, and into there. The still needs to be powered, I believe. No recipe. Oh, it might not need to be powered. I'm guessing it does. There is liquid in the tank. Emit power, or emit a pulse. Oh, what are you doing there, buddy? Put some light there. And I'm not about to hit you. You can, actually, I'm going to need to kill you because you won't despawn. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it needs a fuel source of some sort. I think that fuel source is probably redstone energy conduit. So let's just run that guy out here. It's going to look real ugly, but that's why it's behind the scenes. It's because it can look ugly. There we go. Now that's going to burn the biomass and create biofuel. And biofuel will pump into this tank here. Not sure why I ran all of that down the side. I think I was planning on putting the still over there, but it doesn't really make much sense to have the still over there. So there's the biomass, or the biofuel being created. So let's say if there is liquid in the tank to pull it out. Biomass into biofuel. Down here. Looks like that guy's slowly losing its power again. I think I may very well need to pull out of two sides of this tank to try and keep enough power going to at least start it up. I mean, I guess I could just hide it with a facade, but that's too much work. So hopefully that'll start to keep its power up there. It's going to take a long time for this thing to get warm, though. But while we're over here, clearly the biomass engine will also need to get water, or it will explode. So we should put that there. Like that, like that. That'll give that a chance to get some water. Hopefully this one's not losing any. Nope, looks like it's just sustaining it. Not bad, not bad, not bad. So there's our biomass. Should we try and start this thing up? I mean, I don't think we're going to have enough biomass to even get it up to a decent temperature if the creosote's not doing it, but I might warm up faster from biomass. Why would you do it that way? You can't pull from that. Weird. Let me go grab a wrench, because Buildcraft pipes are stupid sometimes. Head back down here. Head over here. Flip it around. And tell it that if it has liquid in it, to pull it into there. That'll give us a biomass, or biofuel. Let's see how long it warms this engine up for. Probably not very long. If I were to guess, there's 1,000 units. It's probably just going to burn like crazy. Oh no. No, no, no. It actually looks like it's going to sustain itself for a decent period of time. Probably not enough time for us to actually do anything with only one still, but so that might mean that we need 3 stills. Why not? So let's build 3 more stills. Or we could be real bad, like really bad Minecraft players, and I could make, I'm just going to make 8 casings. I'm not going to need that much redstone. I was going to make a stack of them, but that would have been a lot. Like that, like that. Voila. And with the redstone, we'll come down here. I wish you could have liquid glass in these. That would be awesome. So let's head up there with the 8 stills that we have. I think I'm only going to end up using Although, say we could do that. Like so. That would be okay. I could see that being fine. Biomass is not going to last very long. I need to figure out how I'm going to do that though, because, oh, beautiful. Like that, like that, like that. Let's get the target gates that will say, when you have liquid, pull. When you have liquid, pull. Hey, when you have liquid, you should pull out of there. And you, and you. Okay. And, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Liquid, there. Bad, stop it. Ah, that was me moving. I'll be right. Oh, right, guys, we're back. That was me moving right and accidentally clicked the bad thing. 4. You have liquid. When you have liquid. And last but not least, there we go. So that should get us a very large portion of biofuel very quickly without necessarily draining that much faster than what we were doing already. Because it should be able to keep all of these full with biomass, and it takes so long to produce the biofuel that these shouldn't run out very often. But we shall see, won't we? We actually probably don't have enough power upstairs to power this, which is probably one of the other problems that we're going to run into very quickly. Let's head back up here and just see how quickly we're draining this. Oh yeah, they don't have any power at all. Whew. I can't fit any more electrical engines in there. Not a chance. Let's see. I even turned off a few other machines so that we could run stuff, but it's unfortunate. Looks like we're just barely getting enough power to do stuff with it, so it shouldn't be bad. We should be okay-ish for a while. That's actually the main reason that we're doing this, is to try and keep... Is that going down? Please don't tell me that's going down. When it's not being warmed up by the creosote. Creosote's probably the most inefficient version of this. I mean, we're looking at the biofuel. Biofuel's actually doing a good job of keeping warm. This one's going to warm up a lot faster than this one is. Just want to make sure that that's not running out. So the other thing we're going to do today, since those are starting to warm up, is there's actually a fuel version of this, I believe. So we should probably get some fuel. Wow, that's just so little. But anyway, let's This one will be a behind the scenes thing. We're going to get a pipe here. It says if there's liquid in it to pull it out. That will go into a refinery, which will then pump into there and do its own thing. But we actually have to build the refinery before we can start experimenting with that. And I've actually never played with a refinery, so we should definitely build a refinery. Glass tank, diamond gear. Not bad at all. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do I have on me that's taking up all of this space? Put those back in there. High pressure furnace, we'll put all that in there. What did I just hear? Am I going crazy, or did I actually hear something? I heard that. Yep. Let's see. I can put that away. We need to build... Why'd you go up there then? Weird. Wood gear. Stone gear. Iron gear. Gold gear. Diamond gear. Need 2 redstone, which I have in my inventory. I have the glass in my inventory as well. And those are crafted like so, I believe. Yep, right like that. We were set up. Boom, refinery. Come over here. And that should be doing its own thing. The oil should be converting oil into fuel, I think. It might need a redstone source. Has liquid in the tank. Pull it out. Just as long as you're not pulling out. Let's see. Once that thing's filled up with oil, does it do anything, or do we actually have to supply a redstone current next to it to get it to work? Just with it taking redstone, I wasn't sure. I'm not sure on that. Might just need to fill up with oil first before it starts doing its job. It's going to be oil, oil into fuel. So it looks like it's a 2-for-1. 2 things of oil for 1 unit of fuel. Or might even be equal, honestly. Yeah, about that. Does not appear to be functioning. What would cause it to not function properly? Maybe it's backwards. Maybe the oil goes in that direction. Nope, definitely does not matter. So let's do that real quick. Let's go look at an example and actually give you guys a chance to see what Colin and Wade have been working on, because theirs is a little bit more extravagant than mine. But I know they have a refinery. I think they have a refinery. So this is the conservatory. This is all sorts of things all over the place, put simply. This is their power room over here. And down this way is the basement. This is the basement. That's all steam power there. Craziness. But anyway, we're here to look at fuel. Is that fuel, or is that... Yeah, my frames are going to be terrible here. Oh, don't want to do that. That's fuel there, but I'm not seeing a refinery set up. That's bad, because I don't know how to set one up. Because apparently, our original design is not right. So, oh, it needs engines. That's what it needs. I think it needs engines to create the use for it, I guess, is what. Come here. Break that. Grab that. Boom. And let's do that with one of these. It says if there are items in the chest. I'm going to try and replace all of these eventually. Just because I don't need to have that on everything. Or get rid of some of the engines, I guess. So I was right with the levers, I guess. Let's come over here. Set this bad boy up. Like it's supposed to be. Do that. Set up engines on both sides. Make another lever. Nope, that's not what I want to do with it. Hopefully these engines will work. Why are they not doing anything? It's weird. Why are you guys not doing anything? Huh. Maybe because they can't? Would that be a reason why they wouldn't start pumping? Might be. I don't want to power the refinery with something else though and have it explode. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to try and figure this out. I'll be right back. Alright. We got it. Just took a little bit. I had to run the pipe, or the power. It requires a combustion engine or electrical engine type deal to create enough power for it to do its job. But we got it. That's all that matters. Had to run all that piping, but we'll be okay. Once again, back room, not really that concerned about it. So let's set this gate up. It says if there's liquid in the tank, output. We're going to need to go get some more gold piping and drop off some of these conductive pipes that aren't quite full. So get rid of those guys. That and that. Me get gold pipe and a cactus. And do that. Voila. Just like that. And head over here. and bring it all the way up. I don't know why I built all of them off to the back like that, especially ones that are going to be converting from the side. Oh well. I lost some gold pipe. I will live. So let's see here. We should be getting some, let's make sure that these guys are good on their water. They're good on their water. 55 degrees, and this one is 58 degrees, and it's holding a lot of biofuel. So that's good for us. Are all of these full? That one looks like it's almost full. That's ridiculous. It's pumping in almost as fast as it's pulling out. And then we've got fuel here. We could try and build another combustion engine here. But I don't know if I want to do that yet. I also need to move these doors in further because I'm going to have engines coming off the side of these. I cannot believe the creosote can't keep up. You just see this thing just wavering. But it should be good. It should catch up sometime tonight. Look at all that apple juice. Woohoo. Looking good, looking good. I like it. This is coming in nicely. I think I'll set up the other combustion, or the other steam engine, and we'll just let them warm up tonight. And then next time we'll play around with some bees and set this up, I think. So, or get this all finished and converging into one power room, which will probably be up several levels. So, see how far up we'd want to go. Up, up. Well, I guess we don't go up another one because I don't have it set up. But this will probably be where I'll try and converge everything through various pipelines and things like that. And store up a whole bunch of MJ power down here. Maybe eventually get rid of the electrical engines up top. But anyway, I'm going to go do that, and I think that's it. See you guys later.